Welcome back to another episode of ADHP. My name's Zaga.
And I'm Nick, and this is Adulthood Pending.
Yes, and it is 50 episodes. And with 50
Big
episodes, this is a monument. This is huge.
It's a milestone.
I feel like not a lot of people hit 50.
No, usually people give up at about, I'd say, granted, around 10 episodes.
Right? So let's give ourselves a round of applause. Let's give ourselves a big round of applause. Let's be happy that I didn't cancel the show yet, or change it, or change the name, or
It's
come
still
up with a
early.
new show. It is still early. I've already come up with another show. Zaga Saga is still happening, and it's still going on. But that's my own side quest. That's still happening. Keep a lookout. I don't know when I'm doing another episode of that. But we've done. We're doing episode 50, and we got 2 episodes left. 2 episodes. Next week, you guys, a little surprise for you. Well, actually, not a surprise. A little sad news. Copper won't be able to make the finale.
He won't be present, per se, for the finale. However, we have made circumstances for Mr. Jack.
Okay. So, unfortunately, you guys understand that we record on the Sunday before. So we release on Fridays, right? And we record the previous Sunday. Now, the last day of April, the last Friday of April is when we're supposed to drop the finale. Unfortunately, that Sunday happens to be night 2 of WrestleMania. Now, as you guys know, Captain Ulafala, WWE Championship belt, time is now, run it back, yeet. We're not missing that.
This is our Super Bowl, in a sense.
We're nerds. So,
it's our Super Bowl, even though we do both watch the Super Bowl at the same time. So, I mean, like, this is just our second Super Bowl.
Yeah, Nick doesn't get to really enjoy the Super Bowl, so this is as close as he can get to a real Super Bowl.
It's okay. Zaga won't be experiencing the Super Bowl for a good time.
We'll be back there next year. It's fine.
No,
Next year. It's fine.
No, you won't. No, you
It's
won't.
fine. Travis Kelce's back, baby. Swifties are back. We're ready to go.
You have no quarterback.
It's fine. He'll be there week 1, baby. It was all a fake injury. Okay. All right. So Copper won't be able to make it we're recording the finale next week, so he won't be able to make it. However, he will be there next week. So obviously, you guys understand next week's episode, nothing's getting accomplished. We're not going to it's not going to be a real episode. We're not going to have adult lifehood things that we're going to discuss. And the finale, if you think, it's like the last day of work right before vacation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Nick is so happy he gets a break.
Nothing will be accomplished during that whole time period at all.
Yeah, Nick is so happy to get just some time off and not have to record for like 2 or 3 weeks.
He says that, and then he's going to somehow, some way, talk me into not doing something just to record something in the meantime.
So, if it's any consolation, Nick, just so you're aware, we're recording next week, right?
Yeah.
Then you have the 19th, the 26th, the 3rd, and then we're going to start recording on the 10th. 3 weeks.
The 10th of
then
what?
We start recording. Of May.
A little right after Star Wars week.
Yeah. 10th of May. We're right back at it. We record because we got to save. We got to save some stuff up for future PTO days. That's earning our PTO days. Problem is we use all our PTO very early on.
God forbid we go live our life.
Yes. We do this for you guys, just for you. But we did 49 episodes, episode 50. You would think we would understand life a little bit better now, like as adults, than when we started. You'd think we'd learn some things, at least the hard way at this point.
I mean, that's the only way I know how to learn.
So this week we're gonna review. We're gonna review the year. In a way, what has this year taught us? 50 weeks is a long time, or 49 weeks is a very long time. So we're gonna review this year, and we'll start very recently, and I think we should start with some of the things we've gotten wrong. I think we gotten a few things wrong this last year. Would you agree, Nick?
I say a few is an underplay, but is being generous at the same time. Because I definitely feel like it's been well more than just a few. I mean, I still to this day still miss trash day on occasion.
Yeah. Now, if it wasn't for my lovely neighbors and, passing by the houses and seeing the responsible adults putting the trash cans out, I would be quite fucked.
Yeah.
Now, don't get it twisted. When there's a holiday, everything goes to shit.
Yeah, those ones
Everything
don't,
goes to
especially
shit.
when the holiday falls on my day of trash, it fucks me up because I'm like, okay, well, does that mean you're picking up the next day? Nope, that doesn't mean that means I don't know when I still to this day don't. I've lived here for 6 years. I don't know when they show up.
Nope. See, our trash day is Wednesday. The trash cans go to the bottom of the driveway every Tuesday. They will stay there until the trash is emptied.
I mean, that's
If
fair.
that trash doesn't get emptied, I will be conservative about my trash. I will purposely, I'll look at the paper plate and just go, you know what? We're going to wash dishes and not create trash just for that reason. It's like, do I use the Lysol wipe or the Lysol spray? Less trash.
Very, very economical of you.
Specifically, just so I don't have to take trash out.
Complete opposite.
Big brain
I live
thinking.
alone, so my trash doesn't build up that much.
Yeah, I mean, we have 2 people and 2 dogs. Trash does.
Trash builds up
quickly. Yeah. Oh, great, dude. There's trash cans everywhere. Trash cans everywhere. I have a trash can in here, trash can in Nellie's office, trash can in the bathroom, kitchen, her closet, or her dressing room that we made for one of the rooms. Our bedroom, there's a trash can in the living room. Places to put the trash everywhere. Trash can in the basement, garage.
Trash can in the living room is a new one for me.
Gotta be prepared, my friend.
That's just I don't know. I don't know. I found that a little excessive, but I mean, to each their own. It's not my house, but I can't necessarily say I'm.
Isn't it inconvenient, Nick, that if you were to have trash and you're in the middle of a show, to get up and leave said room? Now you're missing the show.
I can just wait after the show.
Yes, then the trash is just sitting there.
Okay, it's just sitting there. It's fine. You make it more difficult than what it should be.
Or just throw it away.
That's just more trash.
It has a home. It has a home,
Okay.
Nick. It has a home.
You have a trash
One of
can
those
in your
things-
car, don't you?
No, actually. So the door panel, the driver's side door has a little spot,
Yeah.
a little sliver.
Yeah.
The trash goes there. The trash will accumulate there. Granted, my car is very empty. There's nothing in I have a blanket in the back seat, and that's it. That blanket's strictly for Ellie. That's it. Because she sleeps in the car. She is a passenger princess.
I used to sleep in the car all the time.
Yeah, no, I can't. I get anxiety being a passenger.
Well, I know.
in a
Yeah,
car.
you have to be in control. That was the whole plane debacle. That when you went to Hawaii, you freaked out. You were freaking yourself out because you weren't going to be able to be one flying the plane.
Yeah, no, can't do it. When we flew back, I had an entire road to myself, and I laid down, and I felt every single bump. I think the most panicky part about that, honestly, was that half the flight was over the ocean. That's the scariest part, though.
See, I disagree. Because
if there's an emergency and you have to emergency land, there's nowhere to emergency land.
Would you rather be on a cruise ship or on a plane?
I like cruise ships. Cruise ships I feel much more comfortable on.
Okay, I need to tell you something in confidence without you making fun of me.
What?
I choose a plane over a cruise ship simply for the fact of there's a couple reasons. I'm gonna say the top one. It's not even necessarily the top one, but one of them you're gonna laugh at, and I'll save it for last. But one, I've seen the Titanic one too many times. I've seen the Perfect Storm one too many times.
They're small, but they're so small in comparison.
The Titanic? That was one of the
Have
world's.
you seen? I want you to go to your other screen right now. Open a new tab. I know what you have on there. Open a new tab, and I want you to look. There's a picture. Titanic in comparison to modern day cruise ship, and it's gonna blow your mind the size difference. I
Okay,
promise. I swear to God, please, please, please do it. Please do it right
I
now.
already
It's
know.
gonna legitimately blow your mind.
I already know because here's the thing. I've also seen the videos or not the videos, the movie Poseidon, which was a cruise ship. And I've seen the remake of the Poseidon. It terrifies because the water, the ocean and the sea are relentless. It doesn't matter who you are. Black, white, gray, straight, gay, it doesn't matter. It takes everybody.
It
My
can.
other my other reasoning, and this is the one that you're probably gonna make fun of me. I'm scared of pirates.
Like the Somalian pirates?
Yes, 1000%. I am scared of the pirates.
They don't. That's why you just stay in the Caribbean. They're not like gonna.
Yeah, that doesn't matter to me. It's the thought of it. It is just the simple sheer thought of it. I understand
Yeah,
how idiotic this sounds.
I can understand. I get it if you're there, but you're going to like Jamaica. Like
But also, like, I mean,
everyone's so
just
happy.
when there's a storm and the waters are going,
I
the
will
boat
say the way the ship rocks, it's mildly terrifying. And it will make you seasick. So I will
I'm not
get
worried about
I
being
get that.
seasick. It's the back and forth, and I've seen, like, those ships that are out in the ocean, and the wave goes up, and they go down, and the wave comes on top, and they keep going. It's just it's fucking terrifying, man.
So it's never that bad. Like
But it's
especially
not
in the
it could still happen.
yeah, but like in the Gulf and the Caribbean, it's never really that bad. And that's why you just don't go during like hurricane season. Like we went in March, like or February. It was great.
You can't
There was like
predict a they can happen whenever.
yeah, but there's like more like the likely odds. I don't know. It's not that bad.
And I understand, like, my thing is if I fly over the ocean, I'm more
Mhm.
content with that because if the plane goes down, I'm dead already.
It's like my seat also acts as a flotation device.
I'm already dead when I hit the water. I am 1000% dead before I hit the water.
Um, which I mean, this is a perfect segue. So one of the things that we did get wrong as adults that vacations don't really fix anything, and they're equally as stressful as they are relaxing.
They're stressful on the way there, great while you're there, stressful on the way back. It's like the stress reloads as you go back.
It's a stress sandwich.
Yes. It's like
Yes,
stress,
it's just
"Oh, we're good." Stress.
yes, yes. To stress like leading up to the trip, like, oh my god, did I pack this? Am I
Yep.
forgetting that? Did
Did I
I
turn
have to?
this off?
Oh my gosh, right? And then like on the way there, panic. Like, where's my gate? Oh my god, security's patting me down again. Maybe not for you, but always for me.
Did
Um,
did I leave my gun at home?
Dude, every single time. This way, you sir, over here, every time.
I don't know,
Never
every time
fails.
I've gone to the airport recently, like, they wave I've seen everybody, "Oh, come on." Maybe it's just my airport, I don't know.
Every single time. Ellie has been witness to it every single time. Every time. Her bag goes through perfectly fine. Mine gets shot off and they swap it every time. Random every time. Um, but yeah, when you get there, and the moment you check into the hotel, like actually stressful the moment until you check in. Until you get that key for your room. And until you get into that room and you're in that room and you lay on that bed, everything's great. Till that moment. Until that moment, then it's great.
Mhm.
And then once you check out and you get to that airport and you're sitting there staring at that gate, the existential dread sits on your shoulder now. Like, fuck, I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's like, on the other side of that gate is reality.
Which leads me to one of my sayings, and I'm going to make a shirt. I actually have a whole line of clothes for this, stickers, the whole nine. I've been saying this since I've been back. For a whole week now, I have been saying this motto. Now, when something bad happens, or when something that just not good happens, just goes. So, like, perfect example. The other day, we had 4 deals at the dealership that just we couldn't sell because we didn't have the titles to the deals. Like, we found it out all in the same day. And I just like the only words that came out of my mouth were, "That is so not aloha." And I'm making a hat, I'm making a shirt because I have said that more times than I need to.
Can you explain it to me? Because I don't understand it. Because aloha means hello or goodbye.
Um, like aloha is a thing. So like,
It's a word.
yeah, but it's also a thing. Like,
No, I'm pretty positive it's a word.
so let's go to the chat GPT. Let's waste some water. Um, Ellie gets so mad at me. She's like, "You're wasting so much water using that." Aloha as a thing, not as a greeting. Because like I've heard it explained as like aloha is a mindset, like it's like the aloha is gone type of thing. So aloha is a mindset, kindness, patience, respect. It's how you treat people, not what you say to them, but how you like talk, like how you treat them. It's a value. Um, Aloha is living with love, respect, and responsibility towards others and your environment. Yeah, yeah. When someone is not aloha, it usually means they're selfish, inconsiderate, fake, or entitled. Perfect. So when I'm like looking at it, this is so not aloha. It makes sense,
Eh,
and it makes total sense. And it's a motto I've been saying since the moment I got back here. Somebody cut me off in traffic. That is so not aloha. Customers just being an asshole on the phone. This is so not aloha. Because one
I,
thing
I,
when I was in Hawaii, everyone was just so nice.
sorry, I was in Ireland, but every time you say aloha, I feel like that girl from Mean Girls. It's like you're trying to. You are Gretchen Wieners
Like stop
trying
trying
to
to make
make.
fetch happen.
You're trying to make fetch happen. If that makes me Regina George, that's fine. But I don't. I just don't follow it. I don't follow it.
That's
I'll support
so
it.
not aloha.
I'll support it, but I don't understand it.
Oh, it's fine.
And I understand it might be provocative. It might get the people going, but
By the way, your meltdown last week has been the talk of the town.
I haven't really seen it yet.
I've sent it to you. I sent it
Well,
to you
yeah.
directly. It's been I can't wait till it I don't know when Carly has scheduled it,
Oh,
but I can't wait till that gets on TikTok.
that one's gonna be
I think
interesting to
she's
watch.
saving. Oh, I can't wait. I'm sharing it everywhere. I'm gonna keep sharing it everywhere. I can't wait till it comes back next year and I get to reshare it on this day.
You know what I would like to do for next season?
What?
You got me to crash out, and you did a very good job at it. I might add, very good.
It was a long play. Like we
There's a
waited
build up.
entire
Yeah,
season.
yeah,
'Cause Lil Booba was brought up back in NFA days. Actually,
yeah.
no, it wasn't. It was brought up like 6 months ago, actually. Over the
Either
summer.
way, but I think there should be the goal for season 2 that we both get Copper to crash out.
It's not gonna be hard.
But I want to see the severity in which we can get him to crash out.
I'm sure I can make that I'm really annoying. I have a gift. I have a very special gift. And it's really easy to get like, it's very easy for me to get under people's skin. And it's not
Yeah.
because I have psychological aspect abilities. No. I'm just fucking annoying. And I get it. And I understand. How I'm married to her, beyond me. I think I just annoyed her to death to where she was just like, fine, I'll fucking do it. But here we are.
No,
Copper, I
I
get it.
want to I want to see Copper.
Listen, I gotta record with him in literally 45 minutes. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it just so I can see what I can get out of him and then
Yeah,
know what is gonna happen
I
for
was gonna say
next season.
gauge where you need to be, and then let me know, and then I want to interact.
It's gonna be like that bait. It's like when you're fishing and you're trying to figure out, do they like the shrimp? You like this like what do they like on the bait? Ooh, they're not eating this. This would be like, you're done. You're done next season. Because he gets really testy about the hand thing. And I do have a 3D render of his hand on my computer. And I think next year I'm gonna make I'm gonna have to mail it to you.
if you can get it to where it hollows out and I can wear it on my own hand, I will get on the episode and just the whole time. Like they don't need to be movable, but like if I
It
just
doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be close.
yeah, they don't need to be
Okay. We're getting too far off track here.
this is supposed to be next week.
This is simply supposed to be the finale. What are some other things we got wrong this season, though? Because we definitely had talked about some things throughout this season where we talked about growth as an adult and things that we weren't prepared for in adulthood.
Well,
That
one
we
of them
definitely
for
got wrong.
sure. One of them for sure, and I know that you did good for a little bit,
Mhm.
but I feel like you might be slipping back into it at some point, maybe not at the moment, but where we're supposed to get groceries and eat said groceries, but DoorDash is always there staring at us with its lustful look.
You'll be very proud of me. I've canceled my DoorDash.
Holy, were you subscribed?
Oh yeah, but that's for the fees. I wasn't paying no fucking fees. Fuck that shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh hell
You
no, I
gotta
wasn't
cut down on
paying.
the subscriptions.
I had, so I gutted a lot. I actually gutted out a lot of subscriptions. I got rid of Paramount. I got rid of a lot because I did have to clear up for some of the other subscriptions that for the show. So like I did clear out a lot of stuff. But DoorDash is one of them. It's gone. It's gone. My problem is though is like I'll go grocery shopping, and then like I'll come home and it's like I get all this stuff and it's like fuck, I got nothing to really make for dinner for tonight. I have to go back to the grocery store afterwards and then get something to make quick for tonight because I didn't buy anything quick, like chicken tendies and fucking like mac and cheese or some shit.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that does that because I'll get my meal, like I'll have something like a recipe. And I'm like, okay, I need this is this. And as I'm shopping, I'm like, I'm not gonna make this tonight. And I've already wasted a lot of energy getting this shit. I need something that's just gonna be a quick little pop in, cook, done.
Yeah, you need those. Like this week when I went to the grocery store, I made sure I prepped on this like easy stuff.
Yeah.
Got some burgers, got some cheese, right? Quick stuff. Got some bagel bites. Those are for the real lazy night, right? Some bagel bites, some tots. Like those are we get home and we're just like, I don't wanna. The days we wanna order DoorDash. Quick, quick. Um, Other things too is we learned that holidays, they're not relaxing either. They're just scheduled chaos. That's all it is. We just know that there's gonna be a 2-week stretch that we're just blood pressure is gonna be high, not just from the stress of the holidays, but from the food we're eating as well.
See, I disagree. My holidays aren't really necessarily like that stressful because I split
Oh,
my
but
holidays, but I do. I
Ugh.
split my holidays, and it's never chaotic at my mom's house. It's never chaotic at my dad's house. And like I just flip flop each year, and I mean it's pretty fucking simple. So I mean
Oh no,
I
between the shopping for the different people, the family members, and this and that, and then trying to figure out whose house we got to go to at this time, and we got to get to this person, and then who's hosting? Wait, who? We're not going to them this year, and that's usually how that goes for me.
see I think that's another thing that I'm kind of glad that has been a dumpster fire for me at least. Um, and that goes with dating because now I mean all I have to do is I focus on my side of the family. I don't have to go to anyone else's family.
Mm.
I don't have to bring and I think I could probably speak for both sides of my family. They're probably glad that this year I didn't bring a fucking soul to Thanksgiving or Christmas this year because this is the first time I think in like 2 years where I didn't bring anybody. Um, and I think that's what I've taken from my dating history is that I have to unless you hit it out of the park, I'm waiting a whole year before I bring you to any family for any holidays because
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
want
you
my
have
family
to.
to like you and then we break up or you to like or you to not like my family
Oh,
and then you and I are still
and
get it's just
then
a
you got to
back and
answer the
forth ordeal.
questions. Then you got to answer the questions. Well, what happened? I really liked her.
I keep it short and simple. That just didn't work
Yeah,
out.
she was a bitch.
I leave it as it is I mean, because my thing
I
is like it's not anyone's business. of why me and so didn't work out. It's my business.
I definitely did she got hit by a bus. It's very sad.
Oh, well, I might just start. I think what I might take a page from that book, and I might, depending when I do date again or find someone to date, if they don't work out, I'm going to come up with the most elaborate, out of this world story. Oh yeah, she joined Al Qaeda. She
She got she was abducted, part of the
she got
Epstein files.
abducted.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Yeah, I had to sign an NDA. They said if I talked about it, then I'd be next, and I like where I'm at, so I can't. I sent her
Part
a
of the witness
postcard.
protection.
Yeah,
Witness protection, not allowed to really discuss it.
I get a postcard every
It's for
3
my
months.
safety.
Yeah.
My safety, your safety. We're just
She was eaten by a bear.
she was eaten by. It was a ridiculous lynx attack. You got to get more ridiculous with the animal too.
It was that damn old
Wild
Sasquatch.
shrooms.
It was that damn old Sasquatch.
Fucking Sasquatch.
We were out camping. He grabbed her by the ankle, said he was hers. I'm not gonna fight with the Sasquatch. I mean, I'd look at the size comparison. So I left.
Rabid anteater
A rabid anteater.
gets the best of you. Because you know what? The more ridiculous of an animal you get with it, they're not going to question you. Like, you got to get ridiculous. Because you go like, oh, kangaroo. That's going to spark questions. But if you get ridiculous and you go, let's go with,
A goldfish.
yes, you go PPV induced goldfish. I can't get into it. They're not going to go for it. They're going to be like, wow.
Are you talking about pay-per-view?
No. HPV. Sorry, HPV.
I was gonna say
That's the-
PPV. Like, what the fuck does that even like? Okay, I didn't know that this turned into a.
One of those things. It's the ones with the big, like they get all like blobby. You ever seen them?
Oh yeah, the goldfish
Aren't
with
they-
the big eyes.
Yeah, or like they just get them growths on them.
Yeah.
Is that HPV or is that just cancer?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not a marine
I don't
biologist.
know. I don't know. Other things we talked about this season though was we talked a lot about just life maintenance, right? Like just simple stuff. One
It
of the
is
things I
very-
remember. Go ahead.
Oh, it's expensive to keep your body maintained. Like the amount of vitamins that I've bought for my age, which I don't take like a lot of them, but like the ones I do take, they're fairly expensive, and I don't know if they're really working, but I tell myself they work, so maybe that's just why I keep going. Also, I don't have a gym membership, so because it's so fucking expensive to go to a gym that I work at home, that's even harder because I'm in the comfort of my home and I'm forced to like tell myself you have to do this.
Yes. Like when you go somewhere, like you're bringing yourself there, you have to go do it.
Yeah, I'm already there.
But I was talking more so like that. Yeah, that's living life maintenance. But I was just talking about just generic life maintenance. Like chores never end. Like there's never a time where chores are just complete.
Yeah, no, my mom still asks me because every now and again she asks me, so, well, what are you doing this weekend? Cleaning, running errands. Well, it seems like you always are doing that. That's because I am. It's not. I trust me. It's not like I woke up and I'm like, oh boy, I get to just go fucking do errands that I've done last week. I got to go grocery shopping yet again every fucking weekend. It's just it's rinse and repeat. And I wish that I didn't have to do that, but even living alone, man, it's just my dishes pile up. Even though I'm a very clean person, I don't let shit get out of hand. But when it piles up, boy, does it pile up, and it does it quick.
Exactly. Because when you finish one thing, all you do is unlock 3 more things. It's like a video game. It's like you just completed the level and that just opened up 3 other levels that you can now play.
These are not the achievements that I was hoping to unlock at all.
Exactly. Exactly. Like nothing in adulthood ever feels done. Like it just never feels. It's like buying a house. Like when you buy a house, nothing's ever done. It's never done.
I'll probably never buy a house. Not in this economy.
Oh God.
It's
Like,
just more. It's
Like
easier
we're
for me to do it my
renovating.
way. After what you've told me, what you just recently did, still hurts me. I know it
Oh,
hurts you.
still hurts.
Yeah,
Like
rightfully so.
we're
And
renovating. We're also renovating Ellie's office. We're renovating her office. Um, like we're doing the floor in there. We're doing one of the walls. That's happening next week. And then we're gonna renovate this studio next, which we gotta change some stuff in here. Um, we're gonna renovate the the living room. We're trying to do a bunch of stuff because eventually we want to sell this house and then buy our forever home. But this house is too much of a piece of shit to sell as it is. So
shit, I've
this
thought
is like
about.
this is like an '85 Honda right now, and we got to make it at least sellable. Like hubcaps falling off, got 17 dents in it, rust spots all over, rips in the leather. That's what we got right now.
I would like to rent to own this. Like there's so much I want to do to this house, and I think I could talk my landlord into doing it. But my fear is I do all of it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, I don't want to live here anymore. And then I'm pissed that I did the renovations on a rent house, and I've just put more money in his pocket because he's gonna up the rent when I move
Exactly.
out, and I won't get
Exactly.
shit back.
We kind of wish we stayed in our old apartment. Because we had a loft. The rent there was pricey as hell, but it was beautiful. Had an awesome fireplace, good view, a balcony. It was a one bedroom with a loft, but it was huge. But the loft was awesome. That was when I first started streaming. And my streaming setup was the loft overlooking down. And it was so cool. So cool.
Very aesthetically pleasing.
It was. It was. Just having a fireplace was aesthetically pleasing.
I will say that's what I love about my living room. I have a nice fireplace. I'm very thankful for it, but firewood's expensive too. For wood. Wood.
Not up here. Not up here.
It is here. I don't know
100%.
why it's so fucking expensive here. I need to start
I mean,
looking for
also,
people that are just getting rid of it at their house. Like they'll chop it down.
yeah,
They'll sell it for dirt cheap.
as I said, just go on Facebook Marketplace. There's people always just selling wood. Or
Yeah,
just
because
sell like, they sell the stumps and then just buy an axe and then just chop it up. You got a good
Lowe's
workout,
and Home
one.
Depot are like price gouging fucking firewood.
I'll tell you right now, I mean, I don't know if you ever have to buy salt or how often you have to buy salt,
I don't.
but salt is fucking insane up here. Like,
I
sometimes
couldn't
if
tell
you
you the
get the
price of salt here.
Pet Safe one is like, $18 or like $12 a bag, and it doesn't even get your whole fucking driveway.
Yeah,
Ugh,
no, I can't tell you I have never bought salt. I use salt at work, but
mm.
I don't
By the
ever
way,
buy it.
Nick's dropping clues for y'all. Y'all see it, Nick's dropping clues. And his little forklift spinning around. Just so you guys see it. There's a whole
I knew
thread.
when
There's a whole thread specifically trying to figure out what you do for work on the Discord.
I want you to know before I posted that video, I analyzed that whole video, making sure that there was no logo, that you couldn't see inside. You couldn't see too far inside, and it's just pretty much an empty parking lot. I was so happy with that. So I was like, you know what?
She was like,
I know what I was.
I'm so prepared. Uh, so one of the things that we talked about a lot, because it's me and you, and we're the fanboys, we talked a lot about nostalgia. And nothing feels like we expected. And that's one thing
Like,
that we can definitely talk about. But we talked about a
yeah,
lot in the last 49 episodes.
yeah, and I feel like the reason like we're so nostalgic and why millennials are, let alone are nostalgic, is because we come from a time where things were what we thought were a lot more simple. It was less chaotic. All before social media, before all this information was at our hands, and like it was, I feel like technology wise, I feel like we came from a better place. Is it more
Well, yeah,
advanced
because
now and
like,
more effective? Yes, absolutely. I won't knock that, but
well, yeah, the technology, like, we kind of grew up with it.
yeah,
And then, like, we went from using it to it using us now every day.
yeah. There's no growing up with it. It's just pretty much like
It grew into
let's say
us.
like it's tomorrow. We've analyzed all of our data. Here's your new technology. Like there's no adapting to it. It's just there.
Yeah, like you remember well, I forgot which Pirates of the Caribbean it was, but do you remember when like they would like turn into the ship?
Oh, with Davy Jones.
Yeah, that's the way
Yeah.
technology is to us now. Like we're just turning into it. Like
I think that's Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Dead Man's Chest. I think. I don't know if it's the I know
two,
it's Dead Man's Chest.
2 was Dead Man's Chest. 3
Then
was
it's
At
2.
World's End.
Okay, yeah. Then,
Um,
yeah.
but yeah,
I
the
wanna
nostalgia
rewatch
lied
those.
to us. Yeah, those were great movies, by the way.
They
Those
are.
are summer movies. I gotta watch those in the summer.
Oh, I can watch those whenever.
No, those are summer movies for sure. But I feel like we're not chasing like that happiness anymore. Like we're just chasing that stability. Like that's why we watch those old shows. That's why we just dive so much into the nostalgia and live off that because it's stable.
When you talk to people about, like, the stuff that you watch and all that, because I know that you rewatch quite a bit of things, does anyone ever ask you, why do you watch those? There's so many new shows out. Does anyone ever ask you that?
I've been
Or
asked
or
that a
tell
couple times.
or tell you that you're really showing your age when you bring up a show?
No, not the age one. No,
Okay.
not the
I
age one.
I hear both all the time at work. I'll tell someone, "Oh, yeah, I was watching this," or "You should check out this." I'm like, "Damn, that's a deep cut. You just showed your age there." And it kinda hurts, makes me cry a little bit. I go to the bathroom, cry it out, because that was just
I've
me.
heard that. So I do get humbled because one of my receptionists, she's like 20,
Yeah.
and I was like, I was talking about Armageddon. And she's like, "What's Armageddon?" I'm like, "You haven't seen Armageddon? Like, you don't even know what Armageddon is?" She's like, "Yeah, I don't know. Who's Bruce Willis?" I'm like,
Oh,
"You don't know who Bruce Willis is? Okay. Okay. All right.
I've
Okay.
never hit a
Hold
kid
on."
before.
Yeah.
See, when that
She
happens, because
she
I oh,
she knows what a DVD is though, at least. So, like, we've been like my coworkers and I have been bringing our DVDs in and letting her borrow them and introducing her to movies. And she's like, "This is so cool." And I'm like, "You're welcome. You're
all I know
cultured now."
is when I tell someone and, like, stuff that I watch or stuff that, like, I own or whatever, and they hit me with they don't know what it is, and I feel like Woody Harrelson from Zombieland. I've never hit a kid before,
But you're pushing it.
but you're pushing it. Because I mean, a lot of the I I'm I'm what the people consider unk, apparently, at my job, because in the
We're unk.
warehouse,
We're
I'm
unk.
one of the oldest people in the warehouse. Everyone else is in, like, their mid to early 20s.
Yep, it sucks.
It does.
We're there. We're there. We're trying to be the hippie. We're trying to be the hip old guys now.
However, I did get complimented just a few weeks ago. I got told that I am starting to look younger, and I hit him with the quickly, "It's because 'cause I'm happy." Um, but in reality, it's because I found a new skincare routine, and it's taken a lot of the darkness underneath my eyes, and my skin looks 10 times fucking better. So, I'm sure every millennial can agree, a skincare routine is needed.
Oh,
I think it's
absolutely.
needed.
Um, Asian trick, rice water, guys. When you wash your rice, wash your fucking rice,
Always.
use the rice water. All right. If you don't wash your rice, the angry rice man will come and yell at you. He's
As
there.
Mulan. As Mulan.
He's yes, angry rice Mulan will come yell at you. He's always watching.
You think he's not, but he's in every single box. He has
Yes.
a nationwide, a worldwide agreement with every rice that touches anyone's house. It's like a CIA operative. He knows.
Yes. And shout out to Jeremy. He's a cool dude. I gotta text him sometime. Yeah, get him. We'll get him on the show for season 2 at some point.
That'd be fun to get him on season 2.
Yes.
He
You
has
didn't
to
get a
come
chance
on
to
as
meet him. You didn't get a chance to talk to him.
I've only seen him on TikTok and all that, and him as Mulan cracks me the fuck up.
Oh, dude,
And I
he
know
did. 'Cause he was on was it NFA with me and Copper.
yeah, because you had Wheezy on there too.
Yes. But no, this was you were on the show when he was on.
I
Copper
was?
introduced me to him. Yeah, you were part of the show when Soju was there.
Yeah, but I wasn't part of that episode.
You weren't part of that episode. No, I think you
Okay,
couldn't
that's what I was
record that
talking about.
day.
I was never part of that episode.
Yeah, you couldn't make it to the episode that day.
Yeah.
You were busy or something. It was before you were super dedicated to us. Now you're here every week. Every single week.
Allergies, hungover. It doesn't matter. I was here.
Gotcha, bitch. Now, Nick, well, obviously, in 49 episodes, discussing all these things that we suck at as adults, you would think we've gotten better at a few of them.
I'd say I've gotten maybe a little better financially. I've changed some things. I've looked in some things. Because I know before it was horrible. I will say in the 49 episodes, I've also learned to establish boundaries. I know what boundaries are. I established some of my own. Huh?
Proud of you. That's really good.
Oh, yeah. I know when to tell people no.
I still think you should go do some therapy during our break.
Let me just take your method and go for like 2 fucking sessions and then tell them that they suck at their job.
Well, I was going to say I'm more self-aware now than I was in the beginning. Way more self-aware. I definitely, I went to therapy. I did. And we learned a lot about myself. I don't like therapists.
I don't think that's how that's supposed to work.
Listen, the guy, all he did was tell me I'm doing everything that he would tell me to do. I'm like, cool. Now what, bitch? Like, you want me to keep fucking paying you? Fuck out of here. The fuck out of here. Like, it's like going to physical therapy and they're like, oh, great. You're doing everything that I would tell that you're going to do here. But let's do it again. Fuck you. I'm not going to do it again. I already did it.
That's not how this works.
It's asinine.
That's not science.
I don't know. Like, obviously, like life, I don't think life got easier. Like, it definitely didn't get easier. Like, I think we just got better dealing with it, right? In the last year, you got a little bit better dealing with life.
Well, I mean,
talk about it.
I just think that's just how mine and your minds operate, and along with like many other millennials that life might suck, but the thing is, there's so many circumstances to which that we cannot control. So what the fuck are we going to do about it? I just let it ride. I do the best that I can every day to be the best version of myself, to get everything that I need to handled. But there's outside circumstances that I can't control. Now, do they affect me? Yeah, but some of them I just can't control. But I know that if I just sit there and pout and don't do anything, life's going to get a hell of a lot worse. So I still have to continue my fucking routine of what I need to do to keep, like, if I'm going toward my goals, I have to make sure that I still work toward those goals, no matter what the fuck is happening in life. Because if I put my fucking goals on pause, they're eventually just going to get recycled to the back of the fucking inventory, and they'll never be seen again until I hit another manic stage.
Just live with a little bit more aloha. A little more aloha, bruh. That's exactly how you got to live. Live with mahalo in your heart. That actually doesn't make sense.
You're done with vacations. You're done with vacations.
Why? Listen, I just want to go back there. I want to live there. I want to be there forever. Okay.
I mean, I get it. When I went to Ireland, I felt the day one, even though my flights were all fucked off on the way in, the moment I landed, I started looking on Indeed for jobs. I was looking for flats to live in.
I looked up dealerships. As we were taking the cab to the hotel. I'm like, hey, look, there's a dealership right there. I could sell cars right there. I can make it work. Figure it out right now. From the airport to the hotel, I'm like, there's a dealership. I can make it work right now. I didn't even see the whole island yet. We had just landed.
And I took it as a sign because on the way back to the States, the airport that we were in, my gate was here, and I'm facing a wall, and there's a big banner, and it's talking about jobs in Ireland, and it gave me a website, and I said, "This is exponential fucking intervention. This is intervention from the higher ups of whatever the fuck it is telling me that I need to work here." I don't know where it would have put me. I don't know what I would have been doing, but at that point, I really don't care. I'd have worked
He's
at
like,
the
put me on
airport.
the railroad. I'll figure it out.
I'd have worked at the airport. I'd have worked at the Guinness storehouse. I'd have poured beer. I don't care.
True.
I'd have figured it out.
I'll do it. Make me a tour guide. I don't care. And to your left, we have this lovely palm tree. Take a picture.
This is the same palm tree that Adam Sandler sat next to on 51st Dates.
I'm just start making shit up.
Yeah, because who's gonna honestly, who's gonna correct you?
Just start making shit up. In the movie Godzilla, when Godzilla stepped his foot right here to 3 feet to the right, that was the palm tree. That was that. That little spot that you saw. It was like this big. Now it's a full palm tree. If he stepped on it, it would have never grown.
Then someone's gonna hit you.
No,
Godzilla wasn't real. Wasn't real to you. It was real to us.
well, how did you know? He went back in the ocean.
Yeah.
Back to Japan, bro. Gosh. Now, obviously, there's a ton of shit that we talked about and we still never figured out. We never found solutions for. So what still doesn't make sense to you?
I just looked.
What was that? What was that? Run that back one more time. Actually, the way you said that sounded like I pressed the rewind button.
Got tongue tied. No, it was from our episode of Stop Thrifting My Childhood. Because to this day, I still see videos of talking about where there's Gen Z and they're like, they're saying like millennials are cringe and they're trying to steal our culture and our fashion while they're wearing millennial fashion and using shit. Our culture was a segue and stepping stone into your culture. So like it still bothers me. And we never found a solution to it. I don't know if the correct solution or the right solution would be the next time that someone in that generation says something that you just have the right to throat punch them and tell them that
I
you
feel
know
like
why.
I really feel like we need to go back to a time where publicly fighting people is okay. Like you can take a glove off and just go.
No, it's a thing. It is a thing. You can request trial by combat.
Where?
In the United States.
Where?
I know for sure in Texas, and you won't get arrested because as long as it's 2 consenting adults and you both agree that it's trial by combat, it is legal.
Interesting.
Where,
while you're looking that up,
where?
See, what still doesn't make sense to me, is like there's actual people that like fans of ours, that people listeners out there, subscribers, who are literally raising children with families, real responsibility. And I still feel like I need permission to make specific decisions. And I'm a grown ass adult. Like I look at it and I stare at the decision that I need. I look at the 2 options and I'm like, I can't be trusted with making this decision right now because the decision I make is probably going to be the bad decision here.
So, I had the verbiage wrong. Trial by combat is not real.
Okay.
But mutual combat is legal.
Where?
I have to look that one up. Because
That was the whole point.
Well, no, I looked up. I said, where is trial by combat legal? And it's not legal in the United States. Try, try, trial by combat is not real. Or it's real, but it's just not legal in the United States. Where is mutual from combat legal? Okay, so mutual combat is legally recognized in Washington and Texas, while most other states treat consensual fighting as assault. So Washington and Texas, you could mutual combat.
Interesting.
I think that should be a statewide or a nationwide thing.
I agree. I feel like
think
a lot of things.
I
lot
think
of
it would
things would
solve
be
a lot of
handled.
shit.
A lot of shit would definitely be handled.
Because it says right here, 2 adults may engage in consensual fight, because consent is everything, folks. Consensual fight without facing criminal charges, provided no deadly weapons are involved and the fight does not cause a public disturbance. Police may oversee such fights to ensure consent and safety, but serious injuries or property damage can still result in assault or disorderly conduct charges.
That is so interesting. You could, hey, officer, we both want to fight right now. We're gonna go back in this hallway or this alleyway. We don't want to cause a disturbance. So if you could just oversee to make sure no bullshit happens, we'd appreciate that. And the cop has to be like, okay.
It says the key considerations is no deadly weapons. That's a given because
Yes.
obvious reasons.
That's aggravated. Yep.
No serious injuries. Severe injuries can lead to assault charges. So I pretty much I take that as soon as someone yields, it's done.
Yes.
Public safety fights causing public disturbance may result in legal action. Obviously, consent verification again. Consent is the baseline of this. That is the most important part. Are willing
Consent
to
is
participate.
everything.
Coercion or self-defense claims can alter legal outcomes. Engaging in mutual combat carries inherent risks, and legal protections vary significantly by the state. Individuals should be aware of local laws and potential consequences before participating in any consensual fight. I want to know how it ends.
This is really interesting. I'm like, I want to know, like, if you just grab a cop off the street. I don't know.
Okay, so it says mutual combat ends when one party withdraws consent to continue the fight. If either participant communicates clearly that they want to stop, such as by saying so, backing away, or covering up defensively, so pretty much TKO, the other party must stop. Continuing to strike someone who has withdrawn is considered assault. Additionally, if the fight causes serious injuries, property damage, or disturbs the public, it can lead to assault or disorderly conduct charges. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is what mutual combat revolves around. It is legal only in 2 states. I feel like this needs to become a nationwide thing.
It does. I agree.
I feel like it would solve a lot more problems.
The world would be so much happier.
Yeah. It's like The Purge, but legally. I mean, The Purge was
Exactly.
legal, but...
Well, with that being said, what are we going to take forward with us to season 2 as far as the adulting stuff?
Rage baiting Copper.
Yeah, I definitely want to rage bait Copper.
That I have to get Crash Out Copper.
Yes, except now that we've taken you to the limit, the question is, how far can I take you?
Oh, no.
Until you actually like throw something across the room.
Because see, season 2 is going to be different. Season 2, it's going to be all namaste, Nick.
I don't think so.
Thank you.
I don't think so. Season 2, there's going to be a new levels to achieve, folks. The boo-boo is just the beginning. And the one thing that I've
already had my fit about the Labubu.
What I'm taking forward with me is the poor financial decisions that I've made in my life, and we're going to continue to make.
I'm going to continue to bring into season 2 at least peace of mind and trying to better myself physically because I need to. It's getting bad.
Yeah.
I don't know how well it's going to work, but hey, to each their own.
I mean, realistically, what I'm saying is what I'm really going to bring to season 2 is we're not behind. We just thought we'd be much further than we really were. Or it's okay. It's okay. Just taking steps, baby steps, baby steps. But I think that's it. I think we need to end it here because the season finale is going to be pure chaos, and as it should be, because it's day before your vacation, essentially vacation from the show. It's like the last
Yeah,
day
this
of
is like
work.
it's going to be like our summer break.
Yeah, it's summer break. It's like at the end of Grease when they're like, "We go together like," and they're just like, so excited to just be done filming those
Well,
40-year-old high schoolers.
you know what I just realized that now that we said it's going to be considered like a summer break for us.
Uh-huh.
It makes a lot of sense if you think about it.
Mhm.
50 episodes, correct?
Yes.
50 episodes we have been trying to help teach millennials that they're not behind, tips and tricks here and there, trying to give advice, what have you. So technically, being teachers, we are going off the school system of where we get a summer break.
Kind of, except it's not a real summer break because we're only taking 3 weeks off.
Okay, you know
Well,
what?
not
Let me
really.
have a
It's
fucking minute.
it's really
It's
2
a
months
moment.
off for them. It's 2 months off for them, but not for you. No, not for you.
Okay. Do you just want me to take my hat off so you can just shit on me even easier? Or like, is that what we're going to go with? Because that's cool. I like to have a little bit of little foreshadowing, little bluntness before I get fucked.
I just want you to know that you don't really get a break. I just want you to remember that.
I said it was like. I was comparing.
But
I wasn't saying it was. I was comparing.
but I don't want you to get too comfortable.
No,
I
you
want
ain't
you to be
you too
prepared that
comfortable.
I want you to be prepared that you're gonna be going right back to this very
That's
shortly.
okay. You know, you'll get real comfortable when my foot is so far in your ass. I'm gonna wear you as a fucking crock.
I can't wait to bring the Labubu back out here for the finale.
I swear, the day that I get to come up there, the day I get to come up there, I hope that Labubu never sees the light of day when I'm there.
I'm gonna have an army of Labubu. I'm gonna have an entire like all the foo-foos nonetheless too, just to be obnoxious, specifically. I'm
I
gonna
th
buy all the fake ones just to put
that
them everywhere.
that's fine because you know what? Then I get to play out one fantasy of mine. I get to be Godzilla for like 30 seconds. And then I'm gonna be Pat McAfee because then I'm gonna punt the piss out of one of them. I hope that your ceilings are high because I'm going for a fucking long punt.
Well, they're not. They're
Good.
not because I'm a little person. I'm half Asian. We're short ceilings.
You know what?
Good luck walking in my house with your tall ass.
That's fine. I'll take them and then I'm gonna put them in a high spot where your short ass can't fucking reach.
Well, I got step stools because I'm already short. I'm
I
prepared.
might even give them to your dogs.
They don't have to touch dad's stuffies. Best of luck.
I'm gonna cover them in bacon grease. Just whatever I can. I'm just gonna give it to them. I'm gonna
All right.
Oh,
I think we're done here. I think we've reached our limit here. I think we're done.
probably.
'Cause if we keep going, I'm gonna purposely try to rage bait you, and I honestly have to save that for my next recording session, which is due in about 9 minutes here.
5
Yes.
5 minutes.
All right. Say your goodbyes.
Well, we hope that you guys enjoyed the pre-finale before everything comes to a small halt. But always take everything that we say with a grain of salt and take it with a little bit of advice. I mean, we're not professionals, but we do try to help out the best that we can.
Yes, this is the last episode before the last episode, like the last real episode where we actually have topics and structure and things actually make sense. Now, granted, I'm going to try to keep Copper on task the next episode, and we know that's like trying to keep an untrained T-Rex on a leash, but I'm going to try. I can't promise that. But understand, we're still trying to figure it out. We are just slightly less lost than where we started in the beginning of all this. And I'm proud of you. Proud of you people at home. On the Discord, if you haven't joined the Discord and you've made it this far, you need to join the Discord because that is where all the growth has become. I've seen the therapy corners. I've seen the chronic baddies. I've seen the potheads. You guys have done so well with your plants. You've made such growth. The cooking. You guys have done so well in cooking. So many things in the Discord. The growth has been made there. I have not contributed much. Not at all.
I have not contributed at all.
No, you contributed nothing. You, it's like that meme. I've done my part. I've done my part. I do fucking shit.
I didn't do fucking shit. Yeah, no, that's 1000% me.
That's definitely Nick. Copper has been, Copper's even chatted in the Discord. Ellie's been part of the Discord. Obviously, I run that bitch. You're the only one that has never commented in that Discord, I believe. Not one time.
Well, you are cursed.
Well, there it be. Well, guys, you know what to do. It's the same shit you do every week. It's the same shit we try to do every week. Take over the world, right, Pinky?
Hmm?
By the way, they said you're Pinky and I'm Brain. If we were
that
Pinky
tracks.
It kind of does fit. It kind of
that tracks. That 1000% tracks.
Which is funny because actually it should be the other way around because I'm the one raging you all the time. But sorry. Yes, guys. Yeah, I gotta go. Clearly, Nick's dog he wants to go to bed.
Well, no,
he's giving him the look.
He's ready to go outside.
Yes.
Yeah. See.
Huh?
Go outside.
All right, guys. You know what you got to do. You got to go outside. But first, you got to like, follow, and subscribe to ADHP. Yee!
All my friends got past the checkpoint. I'm still here trying to play the game, boy. I don't know how long I can keep this up. Write another song and put it online. Pausing, thinking my wasting my time. Start to question when will it be enough. Searching for my four-leaf clover. One more try till it's game over. Everything's fine. I'll tell myself it just takes time. And what